Yo, what's up, Splash? Yeah. Yeah. It was going pretty solid, man, until I pulled this up. Something in the back of my mind just was like, yo, go check on the site, see if they put up a tweet today. It is Thursday. It's still going good. It's been a good week. If I do say so myself, I've had a better emotional week. I don't know if y'all noticed I haven't been live this week due to some personal circumstances. On top of just enjoying life. Which for a second, let me a second, y'all. Do something real quick before I let the partner in crime come in here. She is in Discord with me, but I'm gonna do it right after I do this. I'm actually probably gonna ask her to read it with me. I was just thinking about that in my head. This is the last impromptu, but give me a second. Slightly. Give me a second. What's up, Wish? What's going on, brother? Okay, I kind of like the way that. All right, y'all don't know nothing yet, but I'm gonna tell y'all in a second. There's a lot of stuff going on. That made me mess up. I was supposed to. Yes, can you come here for a second? we going to do it this summer. Close the door for a second. We gonna do it to some Barry White music, y'all. Yes, I'm on. Right there, I got you. Stay right there. That's it. So, as I was saying to y'all asked me how my week was going, the day was going, and I told y'all how my week was going. It's been a weird week, right? All right. Tuesday was probably the best day out of the week because it was one of the most relaxing and peaceful days that I've had in a very long time. All right, especially with this one over here. Y'all can't see it. All right. There's changes in life, right? A lot of changes in life, just in general. And I know it's not that big. It doesn't seem like that. It's not a big deal. But Tuesday was one of those. I wish every day could be like today. And I think I texted you that, right? All right. And I was hoping she would feel the same. I don't know. She's every day something's different going on. I don't know. That's just how it is. All right. Y'all might not be able to even hear her, but her responses is. You know, she's giggling. Okay. Even with this today, I just had this feeling. Say go check the newsletter, see if they released it. If they put any information out, and they did apparently an hour ago. A game I've been playing for over 2026. This game came out in 2013. 13 years. My kid is 13. I started playing this because she was born. I needed to occupy myself while I was waiting for her to be born. And then when she was born, I needed to occupy myself while I was, taking care of her when she was first born. This game has a lot of sentimental value to me, along with my relationship. Right? That's why Tuesday was so drastic for me. Right? than the feeling it was giving me. Because I know she's been asking me a lot of different questions. So I'm hoping that feeling sticks. Y'all can't tell, but I'm touching her boob. I'm touching her boob right now. But I hope that feeling can stay, even with all the changes that might come in the future in the next couple of months. Right? A lot of transitions happening. I'm hoping that feeling can stay, no matter what changes happen. Right? Just wanted you to. I needed you here for a second because. 13 years of having something that's in your life for 13 years is crazy. I don't think I've had something in my life other than my small child that long. Yeah, but I'm saying like I haven't lost like at age. So Thank you for this. Thank you for this week. I did. Thank you for this week. This whole week. I haven't streamed all week. You know, today was gonna be the day I was trying to jump back in slowly. I ended up falling asleep taking a nap before I took out of here. I was that tired to shower and all that stuff. Yeah, thank you. All right. Y'all heard me say it first. All right. This is proof. Me showing my appreciation to this woman. She says I don't ever do it sometimes. That's why I was touching her boob. All right. I hope I can continue to go forward and do some cool things, and she's a part of it too. We'll see. I see all y'all coming in the chat. Welcome on in. I'm gonna try to keep the energy upbeat. We got a lot of stuff going on. I see y'all typing in the chat. I'm not ignoring y'all. I hear y'all. What's going on, Rain? What's going on, Splash? What's going on, Wish? What's going on, Mike? What's going on, Marcus? Welcome in, y'all. Thank you, Splash. Mike, Wish. I hope all the haters are happy now. Let's not even do that, Wish. Don't even think about that part right now. Of course, you know, we did the clickbaity title thing today for that. Because it'll have good discourse, but it'll also bring in a lot of the good parts of the community potentially. So let's hope that we get that good energy and they keep coming in. Mike, give us our old content and I'd be happy. Mikey, I'm right there with you. I haven't read this full thing. I skimmed over a little bit of it. But even off the first line, we know what it's hitting for. So if y'all would do me the honor of reading this with me, I would appreciate it, and I'm gonna post it online for later. Because again, it's a 10-year game for me. I'm getting choked up because 10 years or 10 plus years, like I said, my daughter is the same age as this game. And it has that much weight. So, let me go ask the partner in crime if she wants to do something cool. Sen, you there? Then I got there. You hear me? I think she might be muted. Then are you muted? Am I muted? No, I don't see your. Wait, say something. I think I saw your thing coming through, but I might not be able to hear it. I might just be looking at the two.
I was muted. I was talking to Scrappy.
There you go. All right. So talking to chat, and I wanted to ask you something really specific and cool. Just kind of spurred a moment. Would you read
Hold
this
on,
fine?
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead. Because the mom music is on.
Do you want to read this twab with me? Or you
Oh,
want to
the disappointing, depressing top. Swab. The
yes,
top.
lady.
Swab.
Yes, because it'll be our final. Our final thing. Not our final. It won't be our final game playing, but it'll be the final thing. Let's be a little positive. I know you. Spicy Latina. You go be a little.
Spicy Latina. I was having a good day. I'm like, Scrappy gets out early Thursday. I go pick him up. From the moment to go pick him up to me coming back, that's when it came out. And then I got Night on stream, and they're talking about oh my God, they finally admitted Destiny's dead. And I was like, what are you talking about? They was like, oh, whatever you want to call it just came out. And I was like, well, what do you mean? And then he pulls it up on his screen, and I'm like,
So
they just pissed me off.
I literally just woke up from a nap. I was like, oh damn, I was getting nap. What time is it? Let me try to get on here and do something today. You know what I mean? But I was like, also, let me just see if they threw anything out, because we don't get no notifications about this stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, let me go pull up the page real quick before I hop on. See if they threw something out. And then I see the first fucking line. I'm like, I just saw it on the home page, and I was like,
you see it on the home page when they're like, it's like a tribute thing, and then you're just like,
just seeing everything every end is a new beginning was like, I knew, I immediately knew, right? But sometimes they got that curveball that they like to throw.
They do, and I know what they're, cause even Hawk said it. Hawk was like, I think they're hoping, with them doing what they're doing now, people are gonna get back into it. They're gonna do their last hurrah, whether we admit to it or not. I know people hate Destiny, but they're gonna do their last hurrah. They're gonna come back in. They're gonna do whatever events.
Well, hold on. Well, all right, let's go read it, and I'll let you read those parts. You want me to start? I'll start. And I'll
you can read the whole thing.
No, I want you to read it with me. Cause we play together.
We can have a discussion on that. You can read it.
No, come on. You don't want to read?
Yeah.
Yes. How you gonna say? It'll be all right. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. When you read, I'll be completely quiet. Won't giggle. Won't laugh. I'll mute myself. But no, we'll
you make fun of the way I say stuff.
No, this is a team effort. Because this is one of the homies that I've met through the game that I've been having fun. She's a good friend now. And I think it'd be dope because we always play together now. All right. So when I call you, it's your turn. All right, mute yourself. So I can not read my first. Woo! All right. Big face time for the video. This week, it's over. All right. They released the TWIB, the final TWID, final TWAB, whatever you want to say. It's in the mark. Hey, what's going on, Kelly? I'm reading it through now. Give me a second. All right. This week in the TWAB, Destiny 2, every end is a new beginning. For almost 12 years, we have had the joy and honor to explore the Destiny universe with you all. Through all the ups and downs and surprises and triumphs, building Destiny alongside our players has been a monumental privilege. While our love for Destiny 2 has not changed, it has become clear that after the final shape, we have reached a time for our shared worlds in Destiny to live beyond Destiny 2. All right. I'm gonna be a little slow, but I'm gonna try not to choke out on here. All right, and I'm gonna try to barrel through. I'm gonna read this entire thing, and Sin's gonna read some parts as well. So please bear with me. This is gonna be a little bit of a longer one too, because of our intro that we did before that. As our focus turns towards a new beginning for Bungie, we will begin work in creating our next games. To that end, on June 9th, 2026, we will release the final live service content update for Destiny 2 to begin that new journey as a studio. All right. Destiny is today. Oh, sorry. Though active development may be concluding, we will ensure that Destiny 2 remains playable just as the original Destiny is today. Any changes in the final update will aim to ensure that Destiny 2 is a welcoming place for new players to return. Listen, even that in itself sounds so sad, man. Like, beyond. Okay. We're proud of Destiny 2, the places it took us, and the legacy it created. Because of all you, our universe is vast, built on years of shared stories, adventures, and victories. Cosmodrome to the Pale Heart, the Lawless Frontier, we have forged lifelong memories and friendships with you all. We're incredibly grateful to everyone who made that journey. From the deepest part of our hearts, thank you, and we'll see you in the stars. All right, moments of triumph. Destiny 2 dev team. Since Destiny 2's launch, Guardians have turned back the darkness, defeated gods, shattered blades, banished nightmares, and outplayed Savathun at chess. We became active galactic terrorists for the side of good. We are inviting all Guardians to take part in the celebration of these accomplishments: legends, dredgens, renegades, conquerors, iron lords, new lights, whatever title you can come up with in the game, and everyone in between. Each year since launch, Moments of Triumph celebrated highlights from Destiny 2's most recent chapters. This time of the Monument of Truth update will broaden that celebration, bringing together experiences from Destiny across Destiny 2. You know what I mean. Larger legendary marks return from ages of triumphs past, earned by completing a game-wide array of triumphs. They will grant access to a vast selection of free ornaments, accessories, weapons, engrams, and more. And additional title armor and ornament sets await those ranged widely in the deeds, immortalizing their legacy in Destiny 2. This update has much more to offer than Monuments itself. I'm gonna let Sen take this part because I'm getting choked up.
Don't do that. I'm so emotional.
Do the next two parts because I know there's some things that you wanted. So.
Oh well, let's see. For the players that still have been holding on for hope. Rediscovering Soul. We have been embracing the mission of making this update feel meaningful. Looking back at many of the requests that players have shared with us over the years, while finding ways to bring some of them to life. And now on June 9th, we're aiming to deliver a collection of love letters. Pause. I'm mad that it takes for it to go to the end to get to this, but I'll continue. We're aiming to deliver a collection of love letters to players across the activity types within Destiny 2. Although many were intended for future releases, we wanted to make sure you had them in this update. Our goal is to ensure Destiny 2 can be a place you come back to and feel rewarded no matter what you play, while also having enough variety and activities to fit your mood for a given play session. Whether you're looking to play competitively, slay a god or two, or even spend some time exploring the destinations, there will be something for you. Below you will find a laundry list of features and bullets, but expect further blog breakdowns to give a full picture, and of course a few surprises for you to find on launch day 2. Story. The Momentum of Triumph. We'll deliver small character beats and leave the story and characters in an interesting pace, touching on themes across Destiny. We encourage reading and exploring to find all the Easter eggs, callbacks, reveals, and love for the lore hounds. They're bringing back the director, which is something we desperately asked for because, let's be honest, the portal wasn't what we were expecting. We have embraced the player feedback about the director and portal, and a newly refreshed director returns to its rightful place as the center of activities in Destiny 2. All the portal activities are still available via list in the nodes at the bottom of the director. Pantheon 2.0. A new Pantheon is coming, as a permanent addition with a flash slate of bosses to challenge and overcome. June 9th, the first slate of bosses becomes available. With these two activities, each featuring a unique roster of bosses. June 13th, we will what we're calling the Gauntlet for the lineup of boss encounters in a single activity. I didn't read that before, sorry. June 16th. Encounters rotations begin. Players can attempt future single boss encounters for rewards. Raid and dungeon new updates. All raid and dungeon weapons and armor have been revisited to bring them to modern standards. With full tier parity? Sorry. My English is not very good looking. Set bonuses, new perks, and more. Crafted weapons will have an upgrade path for tier 1 through 5, with more information coming in the future article. Weekly future raids and dungeons return, giving players additional opportunities for high-tiered rewards each week. We have all the details and specific plans for upcoming TWID. Right. You want me to keep going, or you want to tag in?
Keep going. I got the next section after that.
I didn't realize this section was so long. Okay. Destinations, a trip down memory lane. Destination weapons and armor have also been revisited to bring them to modern standards with full tier. Am I saying that word right? Can you? Parity?
Yeah, you said it right the first time. Parity.
Okay. Oh, okay.
You got
Parity. Okay. Set bonuses, new perks, and more. Some destinations will have distortions, a new addition to bring more variety and a touch more challenge to your time planet side.
Distortions. You got it.
Distortions. Thank you. Distortions also bring unique rewards to earn for participating beyond your slate of destination drops. Sandbox, new abilities and ability updates, new aspects. Solar Hunter, Crackshot, Void Warlock, Solar Titan, Shield Burst, new Hunter Melee.
Thank you for all the love. Let's finish. I'm going to get to y'all after Cindy finishes.
All classes, Strand Slice Wire Grenade. All classes, Stasis Shatter. Shatter Grenade. Class specific abilities. The Warlock, Titan, and Hunter all getting some new love. Mid-spin will interact with Threading Grenade. Ward of Dawn is getting a complete rework. Trapper's Ambush has new capabilities and more. Sandbox elevating exotic. All exotic armor earned since the Edge of Fate launch will be automatically upgraded to tier 5 status. We've made some changes to a handful of exotic armor. As an example, what if Warlocks could throw 2 Nova Bombs in quick succession to create an even larger explosion? More on this in a future TWID. Alright, you take over.
Alright, I got you. You stopped at the Nova Bomb. No, go. That's the point. Go on a rant. It's one of those videos. Go ahead.
It just makes me mad that they waited for so long to make things better. Like, and now to agree with us, like after the final shape, like, oh yeah, we should have stopped there, took a pause, maybe gave you seasons, but then, started making Destiny 3. But we were like, hey, let's make Marathon. We're gonna push Marathon. We paused Destiny 2, one of the seasons for Marathon, even though we were like, hey, no, that's not gonna happen. We're still gonna carry both of our babies at the same time.
Yeah, but I don't even think it's more so of them going into Destiny 3. I think it's them Now
They were
because they
biting off
have
more than they could chew.
they were biting off more than they can chew, and now that they are coming, they're at that. Remember what we talked about last week? If y'all go back in last week's videos, we've talked about this all the time. We talk about it every week, actually. You know, it's one of those. They don't have priority with developing right, and now it's coming to an end. So we can do whatever the hell we want, all the way up till the wheels fall off. So we're just gonna throw everything at the wall. That we always wanted to throw at the wall. So, all right, where'd you stop? You stopped. Various exotic weapons, catalysts, and stuff like that. All right.
Yes.
Portal overhaul. All right, here we go. So, portal overhaul. All portal activities are still available to players via the portal nodes at the bottom of the director. Taking a deep pass on the portal's difficulty system to ensure players can approach the ops categories, have fun with Destiny 2 while still being rewarded. You want to remove choice paralysis. Players should be able to sign in and find the fun quickly rather than being mired in stacking as many difficulty modifiers as possible to earn desirable rewards. We are expanding our weapon offerings with portal activities, experience solo ops, fire teams, all of above, while offering a different pool to earn. We're also updating armors across the portal with new art and new set bonuses, and some reprisals too, while adding an exclusive armor to competitive Crucible. Again, throwing everything at the wall. Onslaught and Crawls, Contest of Elders, and the Coil have received balance passes on difficulty and length. All three activities will once again feature escalating difficulty over time rather than starting at the highest difficulty from the start. Onslaught has been rebalanced to remove revive tokens and get you more scrap more often to bring back the feeling of building up defenses over time. Stacks maxing has returned. A few weapons will also be making a return, only available through Onslaught. Contest of Elders has been reduced from 4 laps down to 3 to help activity flow better. Crucible playlist, private matches, and balance. We have 3 new game modes coming to Crucible, 1 entering our playlist rotation, and 2 more available via private matches. Playlist Arena, Playlist Arena, gunplay centric with some old school Bungie PvP vibes. Private matches, glass cannon, and throwback of Destiny 1 balancing, and private matches software. Third person abilities only. Think mayhem, but a little more wild. Iron Banner will return every 4 weeks, and trials will appear on non-Iron Banner weekends. Both game modes feature tiered loot and new armor sets to earn. Heavy Metal returns with a 3rd vehicle type, the Cabal Walker, a brand new map, mixed vehicle combat, and vehicle selection. A full suite of competitive Crucible weapons will become tiered, and as mentioned, a unique armor set has been added to the incentivize more competitive play. Gambit Ops. Gambit is being upgraded to an Ops category and receiving a rewards refresh. New armor to earn unique set bonuses while reprising iconic Gambit weapons as tiered gear with new perks to earn. Seasonal events. Seasonal events will be retired, of course, because that's a wrap.
And this just pissed me off because I was literally waiting for the dawning to get my fucking new weapon.
Wait, don't be upset about that too much, because a collection of weapon rewards for Festival of the Lost, the Dawning, Guardian Games, and Solstice can be earned through engrams on a Monument of Triumph vendor. So, we still get the loot. Armor ornament sets previously available for the Bright Dust will be available not only through direct exchange, but also through Bright Engram focusing. More on that below. Okay. So we still get the loot. Because I was almost upset at this, so I was going to say, damn, that's a whole...
I was about to say, because...
Listen, they're not going to...
I want the
Solstice is in there, too.
They were so good. Yeah, I see it. I was about to say, because the armor for that was A1. So go ahead.
All of it's still in there. So, like I said, they're throwing everything at the wall. Because they can now, instead of being hindered by the decision of what's more important. Because, again, Bungie's been bad at making the decision of what's more important, quality of life over dropping a new story or new content. When we say we want new content as Destiny players, and I truly believe this across the board for all of us, when we're saying we want new content, we want quality of life. We just want quality of life with drips of new. That's it. Eververse, Silver, and Bright Dust. Bright Dust will continue to be earnable through the game and objectives and all that stuff. Silver will continue to be available for people to purchase and buy shit. All right. Bright Dust rotation is being changed from weekly to daily, giving players more opportunities to exchange this earned currency for cosmetics. And we've added a focusing system for Bright Dust engrams. Using an engram Some Bright Dust you can select from an array of engrams that guarantee the item category result and do not produce duplicates, gradually filling out your collection. Love that. Love that. That way I ain't got to fight for new shit that I don't have.
Another thing, why do we have to wait for the game to be dead for it to do that? And you're right, they're throwing shit to the wall.
They're throwing everything at the wall because we can do it. It sucks. It sucks. But we'll get there at the end. We'll get there at the end.
Yep.
Hold it for the end. So I know it's hard. Hold it for the end. Rewards Pass. The Moment of Triumph update brings an updated Rewards Pass. What was originally planned for Shadow and Order, featuring a new exotic hand cannon, armor, ornaments, and more. We've increased the number of cosmetic rewards in the pass as well, including multiple armor ornaments, ghost shaders, and more. Yes, we said and more twice. Look, we put a lot of extras on this thing. We hope you enjoy it. All right, armor ornaments, true exotic armor and transmog. Starting June 9th, players will be able to transmog exotic armor with any armor in the game, meaning common, uncommon, rare, legendary. All of it could be transmogged onto exotics. Okay. Destiny 2, the collection will be available on June 9th. And it's going to be a singular purchase for everything. This includes dungeon keys, the 30th anniversary pack, and more, including content packs and expansions. We also see permanent markdowns in June. One more thing, Sparrow Racing has returned. And when I say I saw that picture and saw that line, well, we gonna talk about that after I read the last thing. Sparrow Racing League returns as a permanent edition, reopening tracks from the original Destiny experience and adding a new space to race opponents on. We created a new unique weapon set to earn by completing in races. Armor sets return with new set bonuses and numerous cosmetics, including horns, will be available to earn. We have a full breakdown of SRL coming in the coming weeks, previewing the upcoming feature. Squid and developer insights through launch, and this is the last two paragraphs. Each week through launch, we'll be diving a bit deeper into each subject through a mix of developer insights articles this week. In Destiny updates, we're spreading things out just a bit to avoid massive walls of text and information overload, while giving our team a time for the last minute tuning and testing and passes and all that. First on our list will be deeper dive into the director. Here we're updating. We don't really care about that. We understand what that is. SRO is what people probably are going to want to know the most about, so they're going to dive into that. Full week of articles dedicated to weapons and sandboxes, raids, updates, and a week dedicated to armor updates. After launch, the TWID will continue a few weeks to keep you informed on an immediate monument of truth news. Nobody really cares about that. We just want to know dates of when exactly all this stuff is going to hit the wall, because they're literally taking that shit off the floor and throwing it at the fan and letting it splatter, which is great. And then their final words is, Destiny 2 has been our home for many, many years. The unknown can sometimes feel wild, even a bit scary at times. But these opponents to explore these opportunities to explore the future are invigorating. As we look ahead, our commitment remains the same to make games we and you are excited to play. From all of us here at Bungie, we cannot thank you enough for joining us on this journey throughout the Soul system. You'll still find us Starside for years to come. Per Audacia ad Astra. I hope I said that right. And that is it. Let's give a little bit of rant here. Sing, go ahead. Do your rant thing, Sing, because I'm mad about most of that stuff too. First, I'm sad because, again, 13 years. They're picking up the shit off the floor that we've dreamed about over the 13 years. And even though they've given us some fell by the wayside, and throwing it at the fan and letting it hit the wall. So now we have to wait for that to end. We had to wait for it to end, for it to hit the wall, or just be used or something.
I don't know that. I think, well, like I said, we all agree. As a final shape, the story should have. I was about to say, after final shape, the storyline of what we were going through, it should have ended. That would have been the perfect ending for D2, if we all want to be honest. If they still wanted to continue seasons after that, that would have made sense. But I know they were worried about Marathon, but at the same time, maybe it's just me, they should have probably launched D3 before Marathon. Because at the same time, I see people playing Marathon and people are already getting bored with it also. I know it's a fun game, a lot of PvP players, but on top of that, they're going against Arc Raiders and what's the other games that are out that are doing like just PvP, you know, shoot to loot type games. Because if it's one thing that brought the Destiny community together, it was PvE and PvP, and it wasn't just normal storylines. But it just makes me mad that literally everything we asked for, it was just like, hey, you know what? We should have listened. We were wrong. We're just gonna throw it all at you right now. This is our last goodbye. Like, because now we have to worry about Marathon, and then if they want to continue the storyline of Destiny, because right now it's up in air. We don't know if there's gonna be a D3 or not. We don't know where it's gonna go, especially now that they have to handle Marathon and figure out, you know, ways to get people back into not just that community, but back into Bungie and trust Bungie again. I've seen people, I mean, like us, play D1 and we're there from the very beginning to come to now and just be like, well, damn, this is how it's ending. And it's not because we wanted it to end this way. I mean, we joked about it, we laughed about it. We do streams and people are like, oh, why are you still playing a dead game? But we had our hopes of saying, hey, they've been down and out before, and then next thing you know, it takes a quick momentum and people come back into the game. I mean, people were playing D1 during this break when they were like,
which was just a trendsetter, like, or not trendsetter. People was hopping on a bandwagon for a trend.
People went back, and I've watched streams because I'm not pulling out D1. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I don't want to hear nothing. That was all BS in my mind. And you listen, unpopular opinion, popular opinion, I don't give a goddamn. Hot take, whatever you want to call it. Listen, the game, we moved past that bracket of game. All right, that was years ago. I don't want to go back and play that old shit. It's not a single player game.
The only reason, the thing is, the reason I would go back into it, and I feel like people,
hell no, we ain't got no control, we ain't got no keyboard.
New people coming in won't understand this. It's because of the fact that the beginning that we started with is not the same beginning that other players are starting with now.
Absolutely. But like for me, I wouldn't want to. The only reason why I don't, or not the only reason, one of the reasons I don't want to go back is we moved to a point where I could play comfortably. Back then, I was never comfortable. It was a game that I liked, but it was on a platform that I didn't like playing on. You know what I mean? So
especially
I'm grateful
again. Getting clans.
Yeah, I'm grateful. Hey, listen, y'all hear it, like y'all can hear it earlier in my voice, like, and it's still coming through every so often. Like if I'm gonna read more crap from them, it's gonna keep coming out. Like 13 years of my life, 13 years. You know what I mean? And it's got so much sentimental value to me. But I'm also realistic in the fact of saying I wanted to see the game progress over time. Like the part that's really sentimental for me is the game progressed over time, and we got the things that we were asking for. Mouse and keyboard was one of the first things, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this game would be great on PC, great on PC, great on PC, and we finally got it over. For me, that was the coup de grace. Like, I was good to go, bro. Like, I ain't need to go I ain't need to do nothing else. But yeah, like, as far as like, you know, watch other people have your fun. You know what I mean? Like, I just for me, visually, for me, because I'm weird and I do streams and some form of content creation. So like when I see those types of things start to trend, I can't get on it. I can't get on it. But definitely, I do like to see people have true, what's it called? True, unfiltered, actual enjoyment in the things that they find joy in. So, yeah, if people pick it up and go back to it and they find joy in it again, more power to them, man. I know that feeling. Sorry, cut you off.
I think it's, and then on top of that, how long have we been asking for like additions to Strand and Stasis? That means Roblox is stuck with the stupid Stasis.
I mean, yeah. We don't. Well, I mean, I know they did kind of mark off on some of that stuff. Or you read it? I didn't look at it. I was listening, but I didn't look at it. I mean, they're gonna add some stuff in there, but who knows? They might throw a few more things. They got a whole, patch to go through. It's not gonna be an end all be all. They said that they're stopping it as of June 9th, like live service updates, but I think that just means they're stopping full development as a whole, adding new content. I think they're gonna continue to do some small quality of life things. They did it when they say they kept Destiny alive. Destiny 1 still was getting quality of life stuff over time. So that doesn't mean it's fully out. You know, it's completely shut down. It just means they're not gonna be rolling out any new shit.
No, they're gonna be worried about Marathon, and if there is another. This is me just saying high hopes. Destiny 3 in the future.
No Destiny 3, please, dear God. Let's not. You know what? Let's just we ended it here, guys. Thank you for. Wait. Well, what? No, what?
No, I was gonna say, or even though I don't want the storyline to end the way that it did because it doesn't make sense. But if they make a brand new game that brings us back in the way that Destiny 2 does in.
Yeah, I mean,
because Marathon wasn't a puller for me.
But
like I
mean,
said,
for that to
everyone's
happen,
gonna play with their game what they want to play.
They're gonna play what they're gonna play. But for that to happen, for them to, if Bungie survives the genocide, and what I mean by that is, we've known since the $3.6 billion deal when Sony approached them and came in and took over, or not took over, but put up that money. We knew from that point on, their independence is gone. And then as time went on and rolled on, and we saw and heard what contracts were being made, what deals were being made on how, you know, if any of this stuff operated and achieves its goals, we saw how that worked, and they made bad deals. And this exactly, again, this is why I say go back, watch my videos, and listen to whatever I was saying to it, because I've said it all the way to this point. They made bad deals. They're going to the bigger monster's going to eat the smaller fish at the end of the day. So Bungie's probably not going to exist in another 2 or 3 years. Sony's going to pick them apart, take all their projects, and go from there. Or they're going to keep them. They're going to pick them apart so badly that they become a smaller entity within Sony, and they just become a developer name, and stay a developer name, and make smaller titles. But they're never, I don't think they're going to get to a point where they'll be able to release something like Destiny again. That's the sad part. That's what really hurts the soul. All right. So, but thanks everybody for joining me in the Partner in Crime Sin. All right. Who's going to start streaming soon. Because this is a great time for her to start streaming stuff. We going to get her up and running.
Ride this wheel until it falls off.
Yeah. We're going to, so... After seeing this today, it has put things in a lot of perspective. I took a step back from making content for Destiny about a year ago. A little bit over a year ago, probably. But I'm still going to have fun until the wheels fall off. I'm going to grab as many friends as I can and do whatever, whenever, however. Because I've always said, and again, if you go back in my videos, you'll hear me say it. Have fun the way you want to have fun. Make up your own fun. I played year 2 of D1 all the way through until like a patch or two before Season of the Warmind or whatever, where all the good updates came back and they were undoing sunsetting or something like that. I think it was. Like I played all the way up to that point where there was nothing in the game, and people ask me all the time, "What were you doing?" This was before there was a collections tab in the game. I played all the way through that. Collected, and I was keeping tabs. There were websites that you had to use to keep tabs on your collection. I was doing that. That was the reason I played D1, D2 in the first years. I played D1 because, again, my daughter was just born. I needed a stress reliever and something cool that I could do that I could sit next to her and do whenever I was, being a dad. As she was a small, tiny infant, because they don't do much sometimes. And having her on a blanket or carpet or in a bouncy chair, me sitting right next to her, having her get to watch and see me play, was cool enough. And then having her sit in my lap with the controller and all that was fun times for me. And it helped me get through a lot of, crazy parts of my life. And it just made me go back and think about all the people that I've met and friendships that I've lost, friendships that I've made, all that stuff. Like, it's crazy. But thank y'all for sitting here and listening to us ramble. Then thank you for reading the swap with me. All right, and I hope in the future that we could do more fun stuff like this. All right, we'll probably go do another if you want. Hopefully, she'll do another video with me where we rant about whatever these last couple of updates are. Goodness gracious, just hit the fan.
Which is crazy because it's crazy how, like, whether people realize it or not, Destiny has brought so much of a community together. Meeting you, becoming friends with you, of course, becoming friends with other people, because now I drive Nighthawk crazy and other communities crazy.
Not just him.
And then even meeting my clan, and I've become so cool with them that we hit up each other once in a while, even though they're not even online anymore, but hitting them up and saying like, hey, how you doing? Everyone's doing good? How's the family and everything? So it's crazy.
It's sad. That's
like,
it
you
though.
ever watch those videos, and I know they're on TikTok, and they were like, oh, like, you never know when's the last time you're gonna game with this person. It kind of hits harder now.
It does. But they get nice, son.
Good night.
Or goodbye. I don't know. It's the end of the video. That's it. I'm just gonna cut
Goodbye,
right here.
good night. Hakuna Matata.
I know where that is.